Hi guys, it's Bree. So I thought it was finally time for me to hit back at you guys with another rant video. I haven't done it in a little bit. I know I did an impromptu rant video, but this one is actually a little bit planned out, and it was a request from someone I know for me to do a video about. So I did find my tin heart, see? And the one I pulled out today is we were born to be real, not to be perfect. It's basically saying we were born to be ourselves and who we are and not what everyone else thinks we should be. And that's true. We shouldn't go with the crowd, basically. We were born an original, so we don't want to die a copy. Like that. That's how I really think. So today's rant is about the school system in the US. So I'm actually doing a project on the education system and how it can be fixed right now in my high school. But I think it needs to be addressed. High school right now is basically just a memorization. Like, it's not testing you on how much you learn. It's testing you on how much you can remember and how much you can memorize. Like, you could not pay attention in class at all and then go home, study it all. It's like, okay, I got this now, and then go and ace the test even though you don't know what you're talking about. And it's sad how people who get A's because they memorized it, and then there's people who get C's because they tried to remember, but they couldn't remember even though they studied as hard as they could. And it brings it to test anxiety as well. It's a terrible thing, and a lot of people deal with it. I feel like schools should be a place where you actually learn how to do stuff and you learn the stuff you need to know for the world, not a place where you memorize stuff and then the next day you come in and you forget it. Like, it's not going to help us in the long run, really. Instead of doing tests, we should do projects or portfolios or something. And it's a showcase of what we've learned. And it gives us a chance to actually show our teacher what we've learned. And they can better look at each kid individually and how they learn and what they know and grade them based on that. It's harder to do with a test where every single person has the same thing. It really is. Because, okay, just because they got a C on the test doesn't mean they don't know the stuff. It means that the wording confused them. Or, again, test anxiety. Or they just had a blank in their mind. Which is why instead of doing written, standardized tests, we should do projects, portfolios, stuff like that. Because, okay, they have a blank for a little bit, they skip that part, go somewhere else, and then fix it later. In my class that I'm in now, our teacher does not like tests anymore. He went to these meetings and heard about these and how you should do projects instead of tests. And he actually gave us our final exam and said, this is what we're doing. You're gonna make a project, an infographic, and a video about how the school system is messed up and how we can fix it. And he gave us that, and he let us branch out from there and choose what we want to do. Like, yeah, he gave us like some set things that we had to do, but it's not a test. And I know that I think I'm going to do really good at this. And it's easier for me to do a project than sit there and do a test, especially when my entire class is loud and they don't know how to quit being loud. Which is why tests don't work for me. They really don't. And especially for the class I'm in, because we haven't learned like a set amount of things. We've looked at the news. We've looked at current events. The class I'm in is current events. We've looked at the current events. How can you test someone on the current events when they're no longer current? So that was my rant. I mean, I'm kind of passionate about this. I find that there's no reason to give us tests, and instead you should give us projects or portfolios or stuff like that, because then you're really going to know what the child has learned, what the student has learned, and not what they were able to memorize. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this subject down below. Let me know what else you want to see. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys so much. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.